Today's topic is లోకస్ బిందుపథం గురించి నేర్చుకుంటాము ఈరోజు. So in this topic we are going to learn the definition of locus and some examples, procedure to find locus, related problem. Last finally assignment will be given. The first concept is the definition. A locus is a set of points which satisfies a given condition. దత్త నియమాన్ని పాటిస్తూ చలించే బిందువుల సముదాయాన్ని బిందుపథం అని అంటాం. So see some examples to understand this definition. So this is fixed point in the plane. From this point consider all the points which are constant distance from this point. So see this, all these points are, so if I join all these points, ఈ బిందువులన్నిటిని మనం కలిపితే మనకి ఏమొస్తుందంటే వృత్తం వస్తుంది. So locus of all these points are called a circle. Now see next example. Instead of taking point in the plane, if I take the point in the space, అంతరాళంలో కనుక ఒక బిందువును కనుక తీసుకున్నట్లయితే ఆ బిందువులన్నిటినీ మనం కలిపితే వచ్చేటువంటిది మనకు ఒక గోళం. The locus represents a sphere. Okay. So next example is, these two are fixed points in the plane. ఈ రెండు బిందువులు స్థిర బిందువులు. ఈ స్థిర బిందువులకు సమాన దూరంలో ఉన్న బిందువును కనుక తీసుకున్నట్లయితే consider all the points which are equidistant from these two points. So these are shown with dotted lines. If I join all these dotted lines, in this case I will get perpendicular bisector equation. So this is another example. Now next one is, before going to solve the problems, see some formulas here. Let us recall them. First one is distance between two points. Ax1 y1, bx2 y2. Distance between AB is given by the formula x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. The second formula is area of the triangle formed by x1 y1, x2 y2 and x3 y3. This is given by half into modulus of, write down x1, x2, x3 and repeat again x1 here. Similarly y1, y2, y3 and y1. Expansion is like this, from top to down, x1 y2 plus x2 y3 plus x3 y1 minus half x2 y1, x2 y2 and x y3. Now what is the procedure to find the locus? First step is, assume the locus of a point P always x comma y in this chapter. Second step is, write down the geometrical condition by reading the problem. First read the problem carefully. By understanding the problem, write down the geometrical condition. In some problems the geometrical condition is given directly. After that substitute the data, whatever the data given in the problem, in the geometrical condition, and use relevant formula. After using relevant formula, simplify to get the equation of the locus. Now these are the 4 steps involved in while solving a locus problem. Now let us see some problems here, problem session here. It's a simple problem, this one. What is given? So here before solving the problem, the steps, 4 steps are there here. So first step is assume the locus p x comma y here. Now the given condition is not given directly. Understand the problem here. Find the equation of point which is at a distance of pi. So this A is picture point that I am writing here. A is 4 comma minus 3. So from this point consider all the points which are at a distance of pi units. So here P is always we have assumed that x comma y here. So take another point which is pi units distance, and if I join all these the points, then I will get the locus. Now here given condition. What is given condition? Given condition is given as PA is equal to pi. This is important. And at squaring both sides, here I will get PA square is equal to 25. Now substitute the data in geometrical condition. So PA means using the formula I can write x minus 4 whole square distance using the distance formula plus y minus half minus 3. Y minus half minus 3 means 5 plus 3 whole square is equal to 25. On simplification and expansion I will get x square plus 16 minus 8x plus y square plus 9 plus 6y is equal to 25. On rearranging, I will get this is second degree terms first x square plus y square. After that, first degree terms. Now 16 plus 9. This is plus 25. And take this 25 to this side, minus 25 is equal to 0. Now finally, locus of P. Locus of P is given. Final answer x square plus y square minus 8x plus 6y, 25 cancels. This is the 0. So this is the final answer. Now see this problem. Find the equation of locus of a point equidistant from 2, 0 and y axis. Now draw one rough diagram here. This is y axis, this is x axis, and the point A, this is A 2, 0. Since y coordinate is 0, that must lies on x axis. Take one variable point P here, Px, y. Now equidistance from P to A. This is P to A. This must be equals to P to y axis. So if I take this point is B, now here given condition is what? PA must be equals to PB. PA must be equals to PB. To solve that particular problem, now the extension of this one, draw one perpendicular from P to x axis. Since the coordinates of P, x, y, this particular distance become x, and this also becomes x here. Now one simplification I can write PA square is equal to PB square. PA square means x minus 2 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square, that is equal to PB square. PB means what here? X. I can write as x square here. On simplification, in expansion I will get x square plus 4 minus 4x plus y square is equal to x square. Both sides I can cancel x square, So therefore I can write locus of P, that is given by y square minus 4x plus 4 is equal to 0. This is the required answer. Again, see this problem. The ends of the hypotenuse of a triangle are given 0, 6 and 6, 0. Find the equation of locus of its third vertex. 0, 6, 6, 0 కర్ణాగ్రాలు కాగల లంబకోణ త్రిభుజం యొక్క మూడవ శీర్షం యొక్క బిందుపథం కనిపెట్టాలి. Again, see here for rough diagram, this is x-axis and this is y-axis. We know 6, 0 lies on x-axis and 0, 6 lies on y-axis. This is hypotenuse for the right angle which is formed by the third vertex here, that is P. We know P should be always x, y here. So this is triangle PAB. At this point right angle is formed. So here condition is not given directly. దత్తనియమం అనేది ఇక్కడ డైరెక్ట్ ఇవ్వలేదు కాబట్టి మనం త్రిభుజం లంబకోణ త్రిభుజం యొక్క ప్రాపర్టీ ఆధారంగా లంబకోణ త్రిభుజం యొక్క ప్రాపర్టీ మీకు అందరూ తెలుసు, hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus height square. So from that take this point as A here and this point as B. So I can write PA square plus PB square is equal to AB square. Now substitute the distance formula here. PA square means x minus 6 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square plus PB square means x minus 0 whole square plus y minus 6 whole square, that is equal to AB square. AB square means 6 minus 0 whole square plus 0 minus 6 whole square. Now simplifying, this is in the form of A minus B whole square, x square plus 36 minus 12x, y minus 0 whole square means y square, x minus 0 whole square means x square, this is y square plus 36 minus 12y is equal to 6 square means 36 plus 36. Both sides from 36 gets cancelled. So final answer will be, write down second degree terms first here, x square plus x square, you will get 2x square. Similarly, this is y square plus y square, this is 2y square minus 12x minus 12y is equal to 0. Overall I can cancel 2. After cancelling 2, final answer, therefore locus of P x square plus y square minus 6x minus 6y is equal to 0. So this is the problem. So next question, if the distance from P to the points 2, 3 and 2, minus 3 are in the ratio 2:3 given, then find the locus of P here. Again rough diagram, geometry, for each and every problem try to draw one rough diagram here. So again let one point I am taking is as A 2, 3 and another point B 2, minus 3. The ratio of the distances from P is given. P నుంచి దూరాల నిష్పత్తి ఇచ్చిండు. P is x, y, that already we know here. This PA is one distance and PB is another distance. Here given condition PA is to PB. This is given as 2:3. This is given condition, important one. This is given condition. Now let us solve the problem. This can be written as PA by PB is equal to 2 by 3. Cross multiplication 3PA is equal to 2PB. And squaring both sides, 9PA square is equal to, you will get 4PB square. Using distance formula, simplify here. PA square means distance between these 2 points, that can be written as x minus 2 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square. This is equal to 4 into PB square, that is x minus 2 whole square plus y minus of minus means y plus 3 whole square. On simplification, you will get the answer. This is 9 as it is. Expand this one, x square plus 4 minus 4x plus 5 square plus 9 minus 6y. So this is equal to 4 into, again here also expansion, x square plus 4 minus 4x plus y square plus 9 plus 6y. So simplify the first. Nine x square plus 9y square minus 36x minus 54y plus 117 is equal to 4x square plus 4y square minus 16x plus 24y plus 52. Now bring all these terms to this side. From that I will get, it says 4x, sorry, 5x square plus 4x square goes to this side means minus 4x square, 9x minus 4 means 5x square. Similarly, 5y square minus 20x minus 78y plus 65 is equal to. Therefore, locus of P, this is the answer. See this problem, this is important as far as examination is concerned. Find the locus of P. The sum of whose distances from 0, 2 and 0, minus 2 is 6. 0, 2, 0, minus 2 బిందువుల నుంచి దూరాల మొత్తం 9 గాగల P యొక్క బిందు పద సమీకరణాన్ని కనుగొన్నాడు. అగైన్ ఒక రఫ్ డయాగ్రామ్ హియర్. This is P that we are taking here x, y, and one point that I am taking A, that is 0, 2, and another point B here 0, minus 2, and the distances from P to A. This is PA and this is PB. Now your given condition is PA plus sum of the distances PB is equal to how much? 6. This is given condition. Now based on this given condition, let us solve the problem here. PA can be written as 6 minus PB here. Now squaring both sides here, I can write PA square is equal to 6 minus PB whole square. Expand, PA square is equal to, I can write 36 plus PB square minus 12 PB. Now using the data, this can be written as x minus 0 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square is equal to 36 as it is plus PB square. PB square means x minus 0 whole square plus y minus of minus means y plus 2 whole square. both sides similar terms x minus 0 whole square, x minus 0 whole square gets cancelled. We expand this. I can write y square plus 4 minus 4y is equal to 36 plus again here also expand this. So one more term is there here, minus 12 will be write down as it is here. After that this is y square plus 4 plus 4y, this is minus 12 pb. Again cancelling similar terms, y square 4, y square 4 gets cancelled. Now bring these two terms to this side. Minus 8y minus 36 is equal to minus 12 pb. I can take minus 4 common here, 2y, this is 9 is equal to minus 12 pb. So both sides I can cancel minus 4, this is 3 here. Again squaring both sides here, this can be written as 2y plus 9 whole square is equal to 9 pb square. Again substitute pb square there. 9 into pb square means that x minus 0 whole square plus y plus 2 whole square. So this is 2y plus 9 whole square. This is equal to 9 as it is. X minus 0 whole square means x square. This is y square plus 4 plus 4y. Now on expansion, this is 4y square plus 81. This is equal to 9x square plus 9y square plus 36 plus 36y. Again one more term here, I will get a square plus b square, this is plus 2ab term, that is 36y comes here. This 36y and this 36y gets cancelled and bring all these terms to this side. So here I will get 5x square plus 9y square and take this constant to this side. Now that is 81 minus 36, that is I will get 45 and dividing both sides with this 45 here. LHS and RHS. So 5x square by 45 plus 9y square by 45 is equal to 45 by 45, that is equal to 1. 5 1 ja, 5 9 ja, 9 1 ja, 9 5. Therefore, locus of P that is given by x square by 9 plus y square by 5 is equal to 1. This is the final answer. C A is 4 comma 0 and B is minus 4 comma 0. This is x axis, this is y axis, this is the point A 4 comma 0, this is the point B minus 4 comma 0. Now P is the point which moves such that PA minus PB. PA is the distance and PB is this. So here given condition is given directly, PA minus PB is equal to how much? 4. So this can be written as, this is given condition. PA minus PB can be written as plus or minus 4. By eliminating mod, I will get this plus or minus 4 here. And PA is equal to, I can write plus or minus 4 plus PB here. Squaring both sides, you will get PA square is equal to plus or minus 4 plus PB whole square. Now on simplification, this can be written as PA square is equal to 16 plus pb square plus or minus 8pb here. Now pa square means the distance between these two, that can be written as x minus 4 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square. This is 16 plus pb square. Pb square means this distance between these two points. That can be written as x plus 4 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square plus or minus 8pb as it is. Now both sides I can cancel y minus 0 whole square, y minus 0 whole square. X square plus 16 minus 8x. This is equal to 16 plus x square plus 16 plus 8x plus or minus 8p. Again cancelling similar terms, x square plus 16 plus 16 here, and bring these two terms to this side. I will get minus 16x minus 16 is equal to plus or minus 8p. In this I can take minus 16 common. This is x plus 1. This is equal to plus or minus 8pb. 8 1 ja, 8 2 ja. Again squaring both sides here. 4 into x plus 1 whole square is equal to, I get plus or minus whole square means plus I will get. This is pb square. Again pb square means I can write x plus 4 whole square minus y minus 0 whole square means y square. Further on expansion, this is 4 into x square plus 1 plus 2x. This is equal to x square plus 16 plus 8x plus y square. Again multiplying 4 within the bracket, 4x square plus 4 plus 8x is equal to, I will get x square plus 16 plus 8x plus y square here. Again I can cancel 8x and 8x here, and bring these terms here, this side, and 4 to this side. I will get 3x square minus y square is equal to 12. Divide both sides with 12, I will get 3x square by 12 minus y square by 12 is equal to 12 by 12 means 1, 3 1 ja, 3 4 ja. Therefore, I can write locus of p is equal to here x square by 4 minus y square by 12 is equal to 1. This is the final answer.